my goal is to get better every single day, and I know this is a process. So every day I'm tallying up how I'm doing, and I'm trying to get better the next day.
When you evaluate yourself, what do you in particular look at?
Decisions. Yeah, that's all. I'm not looking at completions. I'm not looking at anything besides decisions.
How hard is that to just focus on decisions when you know that maybe that could have been a completion or?
It's not. It's just the process of how I'm trying to do things, and I know ultimately the more great decisions we make, the better we're gonna be off.
Maybe you said you're just judging the decision that you really kind of trying to get that better day by day. Are you seeing that progress day by day? Are you making the faster decisions? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. We're getting better now. We're getting better, and we're looking good too. So we got to keep looking good, and obviously the consistency had great opportunity these past 3 days, really in particular, to get some great work with young guys. You know, having guys like Esau Winston stepping up, having guys like Jalen McCleskey step up. Great to have Tony Lewis back. That's my guy. He had built a great connection on the scout team last year. So these young guys have been stepping up. You know, we down to 3 tight ends. So Jawan Johnson, Adam, has been having to do overwork. So it's been great to get some work with these guys and build, rapport with some of the guys that I haven't been thrown to at early in camp.
Have you felt like you've gotten better every day? And if you come off the field and you don't feel that way, I guess what do you do to correct it?
I'm going to study. I'm going to put my feet in the ice tub and I'm studying, right? I'm trying to see what can I do, how can I process faster, right? There are some plays where I do make the right decision, but like you said, how am I getting there quicker, right? How can I eliminate things in our concept to get to the right place faster? Me and DeMario was talking about something yesterday. I hit AK in a wide route to the left. DeMario said, hey, it's man coverage. Once you recognize it's man coverage, you got to get there now, because if you give me a step, it's too late. Obviously, DeMario Davis is one of the fastest middle linebackers in the league, so it was kind of misconstrued. I'm just like, come on, DeMario, you compared to another guy, it's a different story, right? But we have elite speed in our division with Deion Jones and Devin White, so that one step, makes a difference. So learning from those guys, from my veterans like DeMario and Malcolm, has been very challenging to me. So I weigh that into my decision-making process as well.
Okay, so if you have a practice and you, didn't like it, you would go more towards the mental aspect of it versus, staying on the field and throwing extra or
yeah, absolutely. So visualization is the
physical
key, right? I'm trying to visualize that thing. I'm trying to make that thing bourgeois day, right? I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to visualize it happening before, you know what I'm saying? You heard the deja vu. I'm trying to visualize it happening before, it even happens, right? Before. I'm skipping that process. That's actually a thing.
So, James, you talk about going the right place with the deep ball. How frustrating it is at times, man. I know I went the right place, slightly overthrown. Is that maybe thinking I know who I'm throwing to, putting more air under it, or what?
We get another chance. It's not frustrating, right? We get another chance. We get a chance to build, the camaraderie with these guys. We're gonna connect. I look back and I'm just like, man, it's just been 1 week of this. Man, we got a long way to go, right? We can't get too high, we can't get too low. That's what Coach Sean was preaching the other day. We can't get too high, we can't get too low. We gotta stay there in the middle, and we gotta be composed, and we gotta go out there and execute every single day, because Jeff, that's what it is. It's about executing every single day, right?
James, is there such a thing as a quarterback-friendly offense? And how would you say, is this offense have enough outlets and things where it can be friendly for the
I would say this offense has enough weapons to be very quarterback-friendly. It has to have an elite offensive line, one of the best back tandems in the league, right? With Latavius and Alvin. I heard some snickers, but excuse my language, right? One of the best tandems in the league, right? So,
It's hot. It's fine.
You almost passed. Yeah.
Tandem was good.
Are you more excited or eager for a preseason game than maybe you ever have been in your career after waiting 2 years for one?
Man, I'm excited to go out here and compete against my teammates every day. I've all things aside, man, I'm grateful to be out here and have the opportunity. I'm grateful to talk to you guys, right? I have embraced this process. I've been through, the thick and thin, as a quarterback in this league, man. I am taking every day, you know, now I'm never taking the day again for granted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. You know, and I think our defense does a great job of mixing things up. You know, we get on some of the DBs a little bit. You knew that route was coming, but like you said, you know, the way Sean and Pete and RC are doing things up top, man, we put our guys in different situations where I have defenders come to me like, hey man, like I thought this was coming, and it's different, like, and it hasn't been like that at other places, right? Like sometimes we know this is coming, but we're mixing things up. We're giving guys different looks, whether it's split, whether it's stem, and changing up a little bit. So we're playing some good football.
And you mentioned working with Tommy Lee on the scout team last year. How about Marquez Callaway basically being wide receiver 1 out here all of a sudden this summer?
Well, we know we have one of the best receivers in the world in Mike Thomas. But when you have young guys like Quez, who is holding his weight and dominating out there, you know, I mean, when you get to compete, like I say, I take pride in competing against DeMario, Marshawn, Malcolm, Cam every single day, because those guys are the best. And Callaway is getting a chance to compete against Marshawn Lattimore. Like, you don't hear his name enough, you know, as one of the top DBs in this league, right? So that's making him better. That's making him go higher. And that's what we want. We want to elevate when it's time to really show out.
James, just observationally, like speaking with you since you came here, like you kind of almost talk like a pastor, like if you will, almost like I mean, is there any part of that personality that you feel like you like developed, or has that always been something that's
you can ask anybody? That's just me, you know. that's just me. That's like, I've always been optimistic, but sometimes I've been too optimistic, right? I think I kind of had a fine tune of just understanding reality a little bit. You have your ups and downs, but man, like my gratitude was built from my father, from my mother. You know, I had some very humble beginnings. And you talk about pastor, like I know my Lord and Savior got me. You know, I was listening to a sermon about Tony Evans he said Jehovah Jireh. You know what that means? That means the Lord will provide, right? So I'm banking on that. You know, so when I come out here and I apply myself every single day, I work my butt off, right? It doesn't matter how I speak, right? As long as I'm out there doing my job, as long as I'm out here being the best man I could be to y'all, to my teammates, you know, I'm getting the job done. So regardless of how I speak, regardless of how I carry myself, you know, I'm trying to be the best man I possibly can be. I got 2 sons, right? I'm rocking my one son on my neck right now. So I got a lot of things I got to represent, you know, and I understand it's bigger than me. And I want to show these guys, like, hey, like I'm a CEO in this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to take that next step. And it's a privilege to be a quarterback here, man. So I got to carry myself a different way. I'm not a 21-year-old kid anymore, right? Like I'm a grown man, I would say. This is big man status.
So in terms of
Jeff, the first time I went through that gauntlet, I blew it up.
I
Okay.
didn't see that video.
Yeah, I know they don't show you that, right? But the first time I blew it up, the second time I got hit pretty good. But I kept my ground. I stayed up. You saw that ball? Did you see the ball? The ball was secure.
Yes, did see that, yeah.
So I finished in the end zone. Okay. Like I said, like, thank you. Like, we're gonna be resilient, right? We're gonna be resilient.
Still
Leave
standing.
me alone, Jeff.
Still standing.
Still standing, baby. I did get hit stick though.